The daily hustle and bustle, people and goods on the move. Welcome to Johannesburg, Africa's largest city and a magnet for people and business.
Most global cities is an automatic magnet, and there's nothing you can in fact do really to stem migration from other parts of the country, from other parts of the continent, and indeed from the rest of the world.
No wonder they call it the City of Gold.
Johannesburg is the economic hub of South Africa. The population in the city has been growing over the past 15 years, with people flocking here from the rest of South Africa, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Swaziland and even Angola, seeking for work. Now, government and business have had to up their game in terms of infrastructure to keep up with this growing population.
Infrastructure development in and around Johannesburg is growing apace to keep up with the rapid expansion of the city. Bus and transit system alone, 2.5 billion rand has already been spent. It is projected that over the next 5 years, 4.8 billion rand will be spent.
Gauteng more generally have missed a couple of steps in relation to the development of public transport if we compare ourselves to cities of a similar size and magnitude globally. And the recent initiatives in relation to both Rea Vaya BRT and the Gautrain project are really aimed to modernize our public transport system, but also to ensure that it is forward-looking.
In Sandton, to the north of Johannesburg, construction is also booming. Management at the Sandton City Mall wants to keep up with the times and expand. Mal Erding, the Retail and Business Development Director at Liberty Properties, which owns a large part of Sandton, believes in staying ahead of the pack when it comes to investment.
Sandton City has outgrown its available space and its offering. And there was huge demand from customers, be they tenants, be they shoppers, be they the investor as well in the centre, to actually expand the centre, and we found that we were now able to do so, and in doing so we're adding an additional 30,000 square metres of lettable area to Sandton City, and it's going to just enhance the offering.
This first phase is just the start. This is how it will look years from now.
There is a potential for this area of the Greater Johannesburg to be an epicentre of the new. And one must always appreciate the old and the new. And we see that Sandton is blossoming in that direction.
But building a city of the future has its difficulties.
New developments are always welcome, particularly if it means that jobs are going to be created. However, with each new development, either residential or business, it does put increasing pressure on the transport system.
Energy is another problem. The blackouts in 2008 and 2009 were just the start. Despite the efforts by the government as well as Eskom to address this problem, it is still not off the radar screen.
We have done power generation products to make sure that in the event that the country does go through some blips, that we'll be in a position to create an atmosphere which is fairly seamless for our customer base.
Urban migration in South Africa can no longer be ignored, as it has a bearing on the shape of cities in the future.